something where a doctor like you see a baby in a crib, you don't. It's actually bad to go coochie coochie. That's actually not good. You're not supposed to do that. Like you're supposed to talk to him like you would talk to him. You don't sit there and go fuck yourself or anything like that. But you just talk to him. Like, hey, what's going on, baby? What's up? You know.
The way Taco Bell works, Defected, is they have basically 5 ingredients and they use it in everything. So if you get a taco or a burrito, the inside is the same thing. It's just one is hard shell, one is soft shell, and one is a burrito wrap. It's all the same food. It's literally the same food. It's ingenious. Fiscally, it's an ingenious setup, but it's all the same food with the exception of like one-offs, like when they have the chicken taco or something like that. But it's essentially the beans that get a crunch wrap top tier. Yes, that's one of the better ones. Yeah. Well, they don't have it there. It's probably a reason they don't have it there. They tend to have a higher requirement for quality. It sounds yeah. Soft kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. Now fuck off.
It's beautiful.
Oh, no, you gotta keep it down. I don't want to hear it. Make a pair of headphones. I don't want to hear that shit. Headphones. You can sit on your bed and listen to on your headphones perfectly fine.
No.
God damn it.
Doesn't work that way.
I just remember last night's nightmare by entering your nightmare. What was last night's nightmare? Do you share?
Oh, they love it. Hello. Oh, they're mating. Oh, no. Oh, shit. We got another puppy.
Wow.
You can name that one Charlie. Is he already tamed? You have to tame him?
How are you, Sophie?
Oh. We'll tame him. The bones in the chest. I didn't know it was good. I didn't know that's how it worked.
Hey.
Oh. Aww.
What the fuck?
Stand back there.
Thank you for the sub, Evie.
Sorry. We'll see how sorry you are.
Weston Flee,
Touchy,
Weston Flee,
bitch.
Weston Flee, Weston Flee. Weston Flee, Weston Flee, Weston Flee, Weston Flee, Weston Flee, Weston Flee. Why didn't the TTS do that? Weston Flee, Weston Flee, Weston Flee, here. I just remember bits like I was spitting up teeth, and the inside of my mouth was freaking sharp. Like, ouch! Oh, well, what about this made you think of that? I'm curious now. Do I still have it in here? Yes, I do.
What snuggles?
West Dan Free 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 West Dan Free.
Free. Kiddos cute. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Evie. I hate having teeth falling out nightmares and the like. Those are really the only nightmares that I dislike severely. I can deal with monsters, murder, death scenes. All that stuff doesn't scare me in a nightmare. But my teeth getting loose and falling out, and I don't like it. No clue, just came in. Remember, no link. Think that you called your stream night. Oh.
Gold won't save you, but a blade might.
Oh. Oh, magic. No, I don't want to go again. I got ripped off.
Take care.
Does this feel worse than others? You know why I think? My theory is because it's realistic. It's because it's something that could happen for sure, for real. Like, and with a lot of people will happen. Feels real, yeah. Does feel real. I changed my build up. My build is now different. In case anybody gives a shit. I'm using a completely different thing. Totally different from what I was using. I haven't had those types of nightmares. Thankfully, my worst ones are between having people love be alive again and then waking up to remember they aren't. Oh, that's your brain playing tricks with you. Feeling panicked about something or nightmares. That's very much so. Evie, you know the song. You never heard of Queensryche, "Silent Lucidity"? You know that song? No. Yeah, I'll link it. I can't play it on here because I'll definitely get a fucking strike from it. On Twitch and YouTube. But I can't give you the lyrics. So here's the song. Hopefully you can get it. Hopefully you can listen to it. That song right there. And the why I bring it up. So here are the lyrics. See, hush now, don't you cry. Wipe away the teardrop from your eye. You're lying safe in bed. It was all a bad dream spinning in your head. Your mind tricked you to feel the pain of someone close to you leaving the game of life. So here it is, another chance, wide awake. You face the day. Your dream is over, or has it just begun? It's good. It's a really good song. The lyrics fucking rock. Like it's a really good song. It'll make you like tear up a little bit if you have those feels. I had PTS nightmares for a long time. Die a lot in dreams. Yeah. No problem, Evie. But I listen to that song when I'm feeling, you know.
Farewell.
It's a really good song. It's one of those songs I think you'll like and be like, oh, I like this song.
More than I can say about the others. Aye. Are you ready to head out? If you need more time, just say so.
The traveler set sail, eager to make it to the Isle of Storms.
The ship is secure. Should reach the pier in no time.
My dreams of my dad being alive again, and my friend who died of leukemia being wow.
Careful. Lagon's not used to visitors.
And I kind of understand you got that feeling like you don't want to leave the dream.
Precious God.
You want to stay in that dream with them. I mean, I've had similar things like that. Cuts when I wake and they aren't around still. Yeah. But yeah, if you listen to that song, it's good to have the lyrics around. But he speaks pretty clear. So you might be able to understand everything he says. The hell was that? I have those too, but usually they're good dreams and the people are doing well. Sad to wake up in a weird way, reassuring. My favorite dreams are ones that it's lucid, and I realize it, and I do things like fly and stuff like that. But they're extremely rare now. I mean, they weren't really common before, but they're really rare now. Well, I hope you guys are doing well today. Those are awesome. I flew on purpose a few times, but I've been forever since I've had. Yeah. The thing about the flying ones, the thing about lucid dreams, period, is they once you realize what they are, at least for me, they're you have to be careful of the stimulation you get in the dream. Because if it's too much, you wake up. So, like, for example, if you find yourself in a thing where you might be sexually aroused, I tend to wake up. So I try to stay away from that kind of stuff. I know that's really weird coming out of my mouth, but I generally try to stay away from that stuff in the dream because I know I'll wake up. Mine usually tell me that and I read something about it. Apparently it uses a different part of your brain, and that part of your brain is usually awake. So if you have like that kind of thing when you're dreaming, you tend to wake up. Mine usually tell me that they're fake their death to go away for an experimental treatment. They had to say they were dead to get the treatment. I think my brain is kind of doing wishful thinking. Interesting. That sounds like a book, Evie. I'm not being like marginalizing that. But that sounds like the type of thing somebody would have a dream of, write it down, and like document it and make a book out of it. Doing well things, had a stressful day, had to touch snow to do some stupid paper. Fuck that paperwork. Well, I hope it went quickly in it. Panic gives me help. Heart palpitation, which wakes me. Falling will have to jump in my bed. Will wake me. Have to jump in my bed. Wake me. I think I have anxiety. Like, remember I told you how I wake up at 4 in the morning or so? I've been waking up with that lately and feeling like, I don't know, like a feeling of doom. Like anxiety and it's been getting worse. Like today it was like about 3 in the morning. I mean, I can eventually get back to sleep, but By the way, Sophie, I have a script done for Burnout. I thought I had a video from it earlier, but I already posted it. Now I'm behind. So recording night, and I hope to have it at the same time tomorrow. I hate paperwork, especially when people that are just in between, like the researchers, put additional friction in for no reason. Oh, thank you, Eat. Thank you for the hug. Anxiety is not fun, no. And it's a lot to do with, you know, financial stuff and job related stuff and health related stuff. It's just everything. It's so very Sophie bureaucracy. Was it actual paperwork? Like pay pieces of paper with a pen that you had to use your hand for? Or did they at least have a digital? I know that they both suck, but one sucks more than the other. For me, anyway.
Hello. Goodbye.
Hello. Goodbye. Boy, the dialogue in this game is amazing. Hello. Goodbye. Old school. I had to sign and then they gave my... oh my god. You should have asked him for a quill pen and a wax stamp so you can seal it afterward and hand it to him. I kind of felt like... I almost read that as defecating. I almost felt like defecating the mistakes wanted to... No, don't do that. Dedicating the mistakes wanted Jared because it kind of is, but I can't actually get his consent yet. Interesting. You mean like to put a video about it? You've been fighting this reception for... Sophie, I'm going to tell you what I told Evie. Sweep the legs. Sweep the legs. Works every time. She refuses to do it to Jared, but one day I think she'll come around. The pillow fights I'm talking about.
Too heavy, too heavy.
God damn it. Dedicates mental health and one finches, but I asked him first if it's okay to dedicate
Too heavy.
them to him. I want consent from anyone to dedicate stuff to before I do. I know Jared's mom. I could give myself consent. That seems, yes, it would be wrong. I agree. Need me to put them over my knee, Sophie? What's it with you putting? If you keep putting people over your knee, Evie, you're gonna develop some kind of knee problems. You know that, right? The answer isn't putting everything over your knee. Oh, cool. It's a dungeon key. Cool. My left kneecap is already wobbly. It's fine. Definitely, but in your case, it's incompetence and not malice, so I can't really be mad at her. Well, Evie's offering to be mad for you.
Good to be with you. Good boy.
Fuck, I gotta open my other browser. Another person that has a job when they shouldn't, and I still can't get someone to hire. Aww.
We're gonna do that.
I wish I owned a business, Evie. Like a successful one. Maybe that's the problem. I need to be incompetent. Maybe start spewing right-wing arguments at people and praising Bolognese or whatever the fuck that guy's name is. Loads of people here have jobs they shouldn't be able. Yeah, that's pretty universal. That counts for every single politician. Fake incompetence till it works. Probably what they mean by fake. Yeah, it is what they mean. That's why I've always told you on the when you make. I've told you this before. When you're making job applications, lie. Like some of the things lie about. Worst case scenario, they find out immediately and you don't get hired. Second worst case, they find out later after you've made money. And hopefully you'll become needed enough that they don't feel like hiring somebody else. Once they discover you lied. In base case scenario, you end up becoming president of the United States. By the way, Dan, did you watch Asmon's video? That scary preacher that looks like a super villain? No, but I know who you're talking about. I think No Name brought him up. Yeah, we talked about him last night. Not last night. Last stream. The guy with the weird-looking white eyes, right? Like white, blue. I can't be president of the United States. I'm Canadian. Well, you could. We could write you in. We could try. You could be an honorable president. How'd you like that? An honorable president of the United States. And give you a little badge, and you can whip it out when you get pulled over here, and you can say, "Look, I'm the president. And I have a badge." I saw her so today, yeah, because you mentioned him, yeah. No, I didn't see the video he made of it. I will have to check it out. I don't know why it's not in my feed. I feel like that should be in my feed. President badge, buy today, get your presidential running shoes for only T. That's right. That's right. And you'll get this wonderful NFT as a bonus. Those shoes will make black people love you too. Yeah. Yep. It works.
You were told not to come here. It would be wise to leave immediately.
I don't know. Somebody posted a picture of, and it's not the first time, posted a picture of him. His eyes were completely dilated big. They were like edge to edge, almost like he took acid. So he's on something. They suspect he's on some kind of drugs. That, you know. Did you see the Elon Musk post? He posted a tweet saying to Microsoft, bitching about how he just bought a laptop. And he was complaining that you have to have an account on Microsoft in order to set up the laptop. So people were laughing at him because there is a way you can do it. And the reason why they were laughing at him is because he calls himself Techno King. So he got dumped on by a bunch of people, and blue checks too were dumping on him for that. A. B. He tweeted at somebody at Microsoft who's on Twitter and said, "Hey, can you make it to where..." First of all, he eventually got it. I guess somebody told him, "Yeah, dumbass, all you have to do is go on a Wi-Fi with no internet and it'll work." There's other ways too, but nobody on there smart enough to fucking tell him that. So he actually added somebody on Microsoft's team to say, "Hey, can you make it to where, you know, a person can..." So everybody was posting, you know, to where people don't need to be on Microsoft to have a Windows account. So everybody started posting pictures of what happens when you go to Twitter without an account. In order to use Twitter, you have to have an account now. Before, you could go on Twitter and read tweets. Now you can't do that because he locked it behind a login. So he's complaining about the very thing he does. He's such a fucking dumb fucker. Fiction writers cannot come up with this. Oh, no, they could not. And if they did, they get paid a lot. He probably took a whiff of Don Jr. Makes sense. You don't need one. I know. Look locked it himself. Yeah, and then he's like telling other, yeah, I can do it, but you can't do it. It's inconvenient for me.
Yes.
Like, no, you're just a dumbass. You're fucking stupid. You can't call yourself Techno King and then not know how to fucking make a local account on your fucking computer. You can't do that. You can be a user, a normal user, and not know how to do it. That is acceptable. Because, yeah, it is a little bit hidden sometimes. But you cannot call yourself Techno King, the best engineer in the world, and then not know how to do it. You're not allowed to do that. Just like Lib's a TikTok bitch, I'm suing people for defaming, but no. Yeah, did you see? Do you know who that is? Kaya Ralchek, Sophie. Lib's a TikTok bitch, as Evie puts it. No idea. No, she is a. What is that term they use for people who are anti-trans? She makes anti-trans people look pro-LGBTQ. She is responsible for having trans kids beaten up. She laughs at them on the fucking on Twitter, like literally laughs at children getting beaten up for being trans. Turf, that's it, yeah. Hi, Chase. So she had an interview with somebody named Taylor, who is a liberal media, and the interview was, listening to it makes you dumber. That's how dumb this lady is. It's somewhere in the interview to go, well, how, when were you exposed to transgender stuff? She goes, oh, I didn't even know about it until recently. So she's not even had any kind of interaction with trans people in her life until she discovered she can make money by shitting on them, basically. A piece of garbage. She's really terrible. Hey, No Name.
Too heavy.
How are you, sir?
Too heavy.
God damn it. I think it's too heavy. Too heavy. Too heavy. Too heavy. Too heavy. It's too heavy. You don't pay me enough. It's too heavy. I'm okay. I made a new build, so I've been playing the new build. I had to respec my entire fucking thing. It was a pain in the ass. But I did it. And I'm glad I did it, because I'm much more powerful now. Although I have to do a lot more work. It's a lot of button pressing. And you know how I feel about button pressing. Okay, I'm okay. Jordan Peterson figured out he can make money rage farming and sell. So yeah, welcome to the right wingers. Yeah. I mean, that's what it is. It's they figured out they can make money doing this. But the problem, I have a problem with it, but I don't have a problem as long as it doesn't hurt somebody. The problem with Kaya, whatever her fucking name is, frankly, I don't give a shit if I mispronounce it. It's hurting people. That's my problem.
Cannot do that.
But I don't know if you're interested in seeing the interview, Sophie. But if you are, I'll give you a link. The interviewer's named Taylor Lorenz.
Do you know what? Is that a public?
But I will warn you, it will piss you off. So if you don't want to watch it, I don't blame you. I saw a video of Jordan Peterson arguing with someone. Guy looked unhinged, like broken. I only heard of him gifting one-on-one. Yeah. And then you got the other guy, what's his name? God damn it. Oh, Jesse Lee Peterson. Then you got this guy.
Follow up.
Who hates gays. Like, he'll call everybody that's on a liberal on his show a beta. Beta! Just to give you an idea of what this guy looks like. This guy on the left. Look.
Not only is anti-LGBT
first man in your whole career have
present.
Let me mute him. So basically what happened is this guy hates gays, like vocally hates them. Well, one day on Twitter, he liked on Twitter multiple videos of gay sex. I'm not talking about like men holding hands or cuddling or giving little kisses. No. They were eating each other's asses out, sucking cock, the whole bit. Yes, just pure fucking hardcore, all the way stuff. And somebody caught him because he thought he was on his other account. And somebody was like, dude, what are you doing? And his account just suddenly fucking went private. So now every liberal interviewer that gets a hold of him, including H3H3, I'm sure you know who H3H3 is. Some of you, or not all of you. They ask him about it, and he goes. They got the guy. I forgot his name. The guy at HC3 goes, "Are you gay?" Just asked him, "Are you gay?" None of your business. And the guy's like, "But you make it your business of everybody else that's gay. That's private." You know, H3H, yeah. So, I mean, it's just so... It's a typical right-winger stuff. And that's what it is. He knows he can make money. And the reason why I'm making that voice is because he's got, like, an extra chromosome or something. If you watch his video, you watch. So here to give you an idea of what kind of person he is. This is just naming his videos. Black women always complaining. Most men think their mothers were great. Oh, that's fine. Cell phone. Let's see. Still into the black thing. Why? Get to know yourself. I guess the titles aren't that bad, but everything in here is antagonistic and dumb. Everything. It's just amazingly stupid. H3A3 I knew from the skits back in the day when he turned to podcasts. I stopped watching. I catch him on occasionally. Like in mainly clips from other people, like the whole Lee Peterson thing I just told you about with H3H3 is I saw that on the Young Turks, I think, or something like that. And they did like a little section on it, or it might have been it was one of those people. But yeah, it was one of the people from the Young Turks Network. But they showed a clip from H3H3. Like, oh. But anyway, yeah, piece of people are so shitty. How are you, Chase? How's the kids and stuff? Just shell with it. Endless storm. Can't go there. Alright, just sitting with the chickies before they go to bed. Do they all like gather on daddy's chest and hang out? Are you playing Bird of the Word is the lullaby? No, it was Freebird. Do you remember? I'm a free animal. They just perched on the coop door and aw. That sounds adorable. So having chicks chase long enough, do you believe they have feelings? Yeah, the least one I raised would run toward. Aw, adorable. Okay.
Too heavy. Too heavy. Too heavy.
They definitely have personalities. Okay. Well, I'm only asking not because I actually believe that all animals have some base feelings, minimally, at least. They're not necessarily as complex as ours are. But they do definitely have them. I just never been around a chick
Too heavy.
long enough to be able to extrapolate any kind of data for that. The duck I raised like pets too. What do you mean, like other pets, or like pets like petting them on the head? Petting? Oh, that's adorable. Bach gets real excited when he sees Snoozy. Oh, Johann Sebastian Bach. Oh, wait, is that the one I've been needing? Commander's Agent Crest of Insulation. 60%. Okay, well, this is close. This is big. That's big. That's good. I just need to find a better Copish. Buckets. Let's see, petting. He likes to fly onto her back. I think I remember you telling me that he did that, and while she was bending over, and she didn't want to sit up because she didn't want to disturb him. Put some eye drops in. I'm starting to feel my eyes burnt. Yep, it's cute unless he has poops from the excitement. Well, you know, Chase, when you get to be my age, that's going to become something you're going to have to deal with yourself. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. I don't do that. I don't have any incontinence problems yet. Oh my god, this chest respawned. I wonder if it's got anything good in it. That would be an exploit. Nah, it's got shit in it. You gotta stop throwing shit at me. What's wrong with you? I like how the dialogue in this game is like, I'll gather them for you, or the other option is go gather them yourself. It's like that's like the extent of the fucking the choice system in this game. Jacques Villeneuve won that before going to F1. 500 is the largest advertised distance of the IndyCar series in its premiere race in Indianapolis. 500. I don't know if I pronounced that name right. Jacques Villeneuve. Villeneuve. Right? It's Villeneuve. I don't know. I'm sure it's fine. Damn, I need a better weapon. You get a bottle of milk to sell. Ooh. Yeah, Villanelle is not far. Okay. Damage only drinks piss water. I mean, energy drinks.
I cannot do that. I cannot do that.
That shit look.
Do that.
Pea water is basically Heineken beer. Wow. You know what? I hated Heineken and I hated Corona. Until, what was it, 2 years ago? I think I told you guys this. Somebody, my mother's friend, gave her a Heineken to give to me. And I guess my taste buds have changed. They say every 6-7 years, your taste buds change. And I actually liked it. I actually got it. I was like, oh my God, this is really refreshing. So I really do think it is a state of mind / how you feel about the taste of it in a particular moment. Corona with the lime is great. Yeah, it's weird because I hated them both. I hate skunk. I used to hate skunk beers, and I still have it in my instinct to say I hate skunk beer. But when he gave me that one, for some reason it was really extra good. Like, I didn't hate it. Yeah, taste definitely changed.
Too heavy.
I mean, just
Too heavy.
basic childhood shows you that. I used to hate Brussels sprouts and broccoli. Now I like broccoli and Brussels sprouts. Corona is like 6.5 out of 10. What do you think of Heineken? What do you rate that? Boopy boo. Boopy 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 doop doop. And look what this has got. A goddamn search function. Something I don't think Diablo 4 got until the recent season. If it left was left. Oh shit, I forget. Shit respawns when you come back to a teleporter. Give me a second. There is no safe teleporter in this game. Everything respawns again. It's like, yeah, it sucks. LVL was my favorite Stella art. I don't know what any of that is. Sounds French. I used to hate peanut butter as a kid, but now I like it. See, there you go. Heineken, solid 3. Fair enough. Montreal beer was dirt cheap. Now worse when that code calls. Pooh is Pacifico. Yeah, whenever they try to sound Mexican and they're not. Or is it Mexican? Like I said, I like Simpatico. It's supposedly real Mexican beer. Tecate is a solid 7, but bitter. Worst one. All beer, Belgian, Lafayette, Stella, don't know from where. Modelo is a 10. I know Modelo. I've never had it, but I know it. Like, I know it. Like, I think, God, what? One of the YouTubers I watched did a thing in Mexico where he went through every, like, area that he could get to safely and drank their local beers. And Modelo was up there. I think that was it. Might gotta have. There's a black variant too. I don't drink beer anymore, really. Just so many carbs. The way I hold water in, it would kill me pretty quickly. I think Heineken and Budweiser make pretty decent 0% beer. I've told this story already. The only 0% beer I've ever had was O'Doul's. And that was because I stole a case of it when I was a kid. And we read that it has a little bit of alcohol in it. So we drank the entire case between like 4 of us. And no, it's not the best story. It was not my proudest fap. Did you hear about Elden Ring's system for the new DLC? They're not going to use the rune system for it. So you remember that story? Great story. I appreciate it. They're going to use the Sekiro leveling method. So in other words, you could be powered up right now. You won't be able to put a dent in any of the mobs right now. You have to level up that new system in order to do anything to them. I say that knowing that there's going to be some YouTuber out there who does it. Yeah, so they're merging them. You'll still have the rune system, but it's only going to level up the parts that it's part of. That's going to be tough for people who grind. Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're going to keep it in there. I don't know how. It's not the implementation of exactly isn't out yet. But if it is too hard, it's too much like Sekiro, I'm not getting the DLC. Probably. If it's, but I think it's just the system. I don't think it's the difficulty of the fights. It's just the way the system works. I don't remember or don't know what Sekiro did. So I'm not really sure if I'm in favor of it or not in favor of it. Yet. So I don't know. Level 1 runs are always popular in Soul games. I want to play the Neo games first and then do... Oh my god, Neo. Neo's another one that's too hard for its own good. In my opinion. You only had to level up upon being boss to secure that game where they let you increase. I think that makes sense. I think I remember hearing something about somebody had made a comment similar to you actually have to beat the bosses you can in order to progress your strength or whatever. So there's going to be bosses you'll be able to beat, and then you'll get whatever. When you kill that boss, you'll get something. So that if that's what it is, then that's what they said it is. Basically, get good, don't grind. Well, that's a no for me then. That's going to be a no for me. I mean, I'll just go play. I'll just go play Shakira for that. I mean, Sekiro for that. I've already bought that game.
Gods be with you. Good boy.
Good boy. Who's a good boy? Oh, this is interesting. Oh my god. Is this what it is? Is this dropping? Did this just drop? No. They want the warrior bump increase physical damage, necrotic resistance. Okay, so no, but it is better than what I have right now. I don't know about finger games. It's the first time I heard that. I hope me can take the current gear so I can one-shot bosses. It says that you're not going to be able to do that. That you can't, like, no matter how good you are, or how high level you are right now in Elden Ring, when you get the DLC, you won't be able to just steamroll. That's the word they use, steamroll. You won't be able to steamroll stuff until you level up the new system. So I don't know. And like I said, there's going to be YouTubers out there and shit. Probably like, what's his face? Little Abby or whatever. That's going to fucking do it anyway. It's fine. It can't be tougher than Sekiro. True. Maybe. Maybe. They might be holding their beer or asking you to hold their beer. Combat system isn't built that way. You have to parry all day long. You should get toothpick. You sound a little salty there, Nune.
warned you again and again, yet you persist. If you wish for Lagon's temple to be your tomb, then so be it.
I do. I really do. I want it to be my tomb. No walk in the park, but you managed? Well, sounds like it was made just for you. Now, Neo, that I needed co-op shit was harder than in my opinion.
Cannot do that.
If I Neo challenging is going to take a while for me to beat those games, yeah. I just don't have the patience for those I just don't. I can't do it. If I don't feel like I'm making progress in the game within a certain time period, I just don't want to play it anymore. No, that's a me problem. I can't help it. What is this? Oh, interesting.
I cannot do that.
It goes in the round hole. I like them, but I have to be in a good mindset to play. Yeah, and here's the thing. I get that. But my problem is if you, or I think it's an inherent problem with those type of games. If you stay away from them too long, and you're not in a mindset for long periods of time, it gets harder to start them up again. Because you know, that a lot of it's muscle memory. So you're going to lose muscle memory by not playing it regularly. Some of the games, you don't know where you left off, what your goals were, things like that. So it makes it less likely you're going to start it again because you're like, I have to figure out what I was doing again. At least for me, that's how. Which is why I like games like this, because I get in here and the goal is always the same. It's always the same goal. Totally with you there. Real hard to pick up after. Yeah, especially skill games. And there's no doubt Sekiro, Neo, Elden Ring, the original Dark Souls especially. Those are all, that's all skill. You can't. Elden Ring might be the least least one, which is why I like playing it. Because at least that you can jump in and do a little bit, jump in, do a little bit, and you're working towards a goal, which is getting strong enough. So when you do get back in there seriously, you're a little stronger than you were before. I played New Order a few months ago. Cool. Was New Order the FPS? We're talking about that, right? The FPS thing? Or am I thinking of something else? Damn, why aren't any more fucking Copishes dropping? I need a better Copish. Gameplay felt a little dated, but definitely interesting. Wolfenstein. Okay, yeah, it is something. Right, yeah. Yeah, they had tight shooting for the day. I played Wolfenstein a lot, like a ton. The original Wolfenstein, like a lot. More than somebody should normally play. One banned this year, apparently in Germany. Wow, I remember that. That they didn't want, they banned it. Yeah, it is not a time in their history they like to relive. I know they still have some laws that apply because of that to this day. Do you find the dream section, Sophie, where they send you back to the OG game? Spoilers. Yeah, it can't beat being able to go take a piss and Duke Nukem, though. That's because Duke is the king and Duke Nukem Forever is the best game I. You don't. You know it. That's right. Balls of steel.
Greetings. Take care of yourself.
Played as a joke. It's basically Half-Life 2. Like Half-Life 2 with Duke. It came out in 2004 like how originally it was supposed to. I think Half-Life 2 would have met its match. Wow. Some big words there. Let's see if this fucker has a copish for sale. Oh, no. It's blue. Wild Pseudo Wudo. I just for the name, I want it.
Take care of yourself.
I like trashy games, but the expectations were astronomical because Duke Nukem Forever was a yeah. I remember the whole thing about that. I have the game. I finally got it when it came out. And it was a meme. I mean, it was the reason why I got it was because it was basically a meme. And the biggest deal in it was that you could go piss. You could go take a piss. And that was pretty much all the game needed to do to make people happy. You have 3 Why? Oh, you have hard copies though, right? In case they ever get up in price. I did it. I got Pseudo Voodoo. I have no idea where I'm going. Just exploring. Got them for $10. All hail to the king. I'm sure he would appreciate your loyalty if he were alive. Or real, for that matter. Did you mention you had? Now you have. I don't know. I think I have Game of the Year edition, which includes all that. Let me see. Duke Nukem Forever. Do I have any of the DLC? I didn't even know there was DLC. I don't think. Yeah, there's DLC. No, I do not have them. How long did I play that? I think it was before they started counting hours. I know I played it, but it's not telling me how many. I think it was before. Yeah, no recorded activity. So this is before they made it to where they started recording time on games. Yeah, I played it the year it came out. Like, I got it immediately, pretty much. Just because it was such a big thing, you know, the big buzz about it. Plus, I grew up with the game. I mean, there's a bit of nostalgia in there, too. Albeit it was not one of my favorite games, but I played the shit out of it nonetheless. Because sometimes it was the only game. I was gonna get it for being small. Small back then. Parents had to walk into GameStop, and the M rating was normally fine for violence, but Duke had a hella long list. They said, "No, got me Fallout New A." Fallout New Vegas is one of the better games that they managed to make. At least they didn't get you some fucking learning game. Like fucking Mavis Beacon's fucking math tutor. I mean, typing tutor. Not to say that Mavis Beacon isn't an OG of her own, but let's face it, her games sucked. I wasn't that small. I was like, oh, okay. Still, though, you know how parents are. That game is your jam. Mavis Beacon's typing. Of course it is, Chase. Of course.
I cannot do that.
I recently saw a documentary about the lady who's supposed to be the fastest typist ever. It turns out her record is bullshit, and it wasn't really her fault. It got documented wrong. It was like, I think her record was like 200 and something words per minute, and which by today's standards is not. But we're talking original typewriters, which is different than keyboards, obviously. And it turns out it was something with the Guinness Book of World Records basically made it up. They explained it. I'm not going to go over it, but they basically explained how it was like the game Telephone when you're a kid. You know, you tell somebody, whisper something in somebody's ear, and then they whisper it to the next person and so on. And by the time it gets back to you, it's completely different. Why don't you and Sylphie get on the typing thing and see who can beat who? They would get Mortal Kombat Skyrim, no problem, but God forbid there's a pole dancer. Oh my God. It was Carl Jobs. It might have been, yeah. It was really interesting, though. I don't think it was Carl Jobs, though. I think it was a different documentary. I don't think it was Carl Jobs that I watched. This was something else, I think. But I wouldn't be surprised if it was, like, brought up by him somehow. Wow, look at this place. This place looks cool. Wow, I like that. That's like my wallpaper. Well, my old wallpaper. I think Jobs did have... Yeah, but I don't think that's the video I watched.
This is an act.
Let me see. I don't think that's the video I watched on it. Let me see. I'm gonna go look at my history. Oh, you were right. The biggest scandal in speed typing history. Called Jobs. Okay, I stand corrected. Okay, this looks like this looks like a boss fight. That's right.
Lagon is unpredictable. I was trying
Too heavy.
to protect everyone.
No Kopish? No Kopish. God damn it. What the? Oh, okay. That seems interesting. How do I beat this guy? No, let me go.
I cannot do that.
You can't. If you're on the wrong side of that thing, you just can't live through it. I mean, luckily they let you zerg the fucking thing, but still, I would feel better if there was like a thing like in Diablo where it was like somebody stood there with a shield every 5 seconds and said, "Get behind the shield." That seems better, but whatever. Oh, it doesn't let me zerg it. It recharged. Okay, so that is... I might have to come back. This guy might be too big for my bridges. Yeah, I mean, there's... I'm gonna have to come back. Yeah, there's yeah, that's not gonna happen. Oh my god. It's not gonna let me out. That could be a problem. That could be a problem. There's got to be a pattern, but I don't have the patience to fucking deal with it right now. I'm just gonna go grind if I can get out of here. That sucks because that means that I have to go through 2 other fucking levels again to get back to them. Because there's no direct way to get there. That's not good design. That's not good design. That's annoying.
Greetings.
I guess I'll just do a bunch of selling because I'm full anyway. Tic-tac time. What is that? What's tic-tac time mean? Oh, you mean my pills? Yeah. Yeah. Attack speed and dot is what I need. Oh, wait.
Greetings.
Ooh, tier 3.
Greetings. Take care of yourself.
Fuck. There's no search in this, though. Anyway.
Greetings.
Attack speed and dot. It's only tier 1, though. Not good enough.
Greetings. Take care of yourself.
I like how you know with my random what? What do you mean? Pseudonyms?
Greetings.
I meant to say that, but I forgot to spell. It's okay. I'm not judging you.
Greetings.
It looks like a lollipop.
Take care of yourself.
You turn off autocorrect. I'm not. It's fine. You don't have. I'm not a fucking. I'm not a spell check nut. I only do that to people I don't like. Changing words like frick to France or hella to healing. Yeah, I have that happen. I had that happen the other day with Evie. I was in a lift and I was typing something to her, and it kept coming. I kept having to back up, recorrect the word, and it got to the point where I was like, just wait till I get home and I'll fucking deal with it then. Yes, it was that. It was that one. That was the one. Actually,
Greetings. Take care of yourself.
Oh my god, this is so mind-numbingly annoying. You know what I should do? So what does this work on? Does this work on the thing? Huh. Well, I don't really see anything happening here. So... Okay, so it only goes by the name. That's not very useful. That is not very useful. It does not search attributes. That's not good. Speed and dot.
Take care of yourself.
The hell? Vital arena helm of deflection.
Greetings.
Oh, there we go. Melee attack speed. damage and health. I think I got enough of those health ones. Melee damage. Oh, here we go. And the rest is garbage.
Greetings. Take care of yourself.
Most intense. I'm sorry. I know it's fucking boring. I'm done though. At least for this run. I know it's boring as fuck to watch. It's boring as fuck to do.
Greetings.
I have to gather the fucking crafting shards. It's freaking epic. It's boring as fuck. I know. I'm sorry. But yeah, gathering these shards that are associated with the build I'm going to have is important. Alright, that's all.
Greetings.
Where's this junk?
Greetings.
God damn it. They gotta fix that bug. That's really annoying. Okay. I'll take this over Guild Wars and dailies any other. Really? Really? I'm gonna have to Google how to beat that guy. But you know what I'm gonna do? No, it's only 10 minutes left. I was gonna say I was gonna start that dungeon. But I don't know if the key is one of those things where you use it and then you use it and it stays open, or you use it and it doesn't stay open and you have to get another key. Really? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, that guy's too hard. I need to look up what his pattern is from somewhere. I'm not gonna do that now.
Stand down or die.
Unique shield, which I can't use. It's very white in here.
not do that.
Ow! God damn it. See how this one, it lets you continue where you left off? That other place wouldn't let you do that. So I think he's a class of his own. Oh, don't be such a drama queen. One more time. What's going on with you? Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was, yeah, thank you. That was, that wasn't like the other guy is just. I know there's a pattern there. He blows to one side and switches to the other side, and then as long as you're on the right side when he blows his load, you can avoid it.
May I help you? Farewell.
What, Evie? He just said GG. Yeah, this dude I'm gonna have to wait. This dude is very, very hard. Blowing the load. Yeah. Can you tank it? No. His breath is insta kill. So I don't think no matter what you do, you can't. It's a mechanic. It's purposely set up to where it kills you instantly if it hits you. So you can avoid it if you're on the right side of it. So if he switches and goes to the left and you're on the left side, you get killed. If he goes to the left and you're on the right side, you're fine. So you have to kind of know there's a pattern there, or there's a way to tell what side to be on when he blows his thing out of his mouth. He blows his load, as Evie says. You gotta dodge it into his load? No, there's no dodge in the game. There's no dodging. At least not with this character. There might be with the rogue. But you can't, there's no iframes. There's no dodge mechanic in this game at all. This is it. This is my dodge. This is it. I have a thing that sets me back in time. That might be useful. But the problem with that is I have to learn how to use it. Maybe I can figure out how to use that. You know what? That's what I bet I'm going to have to end up doing is mastering this. It churns back time. It returns you to the position you were standing at 2 seconds ago, reverting changes to your current health and mana since then. You know, no, but it's unfortunately it's a 4-second cooldown almost. So I think I need to level it up. So I still have another 4 levels to go before this is maxed out. But I don't know if that. So like this right here, if I want to level it up at least one more time because that is the cooldown. That's one of the things that reduces the cooldown, which would help. That means I could use it more often. But yeah. And then, of course, it does damage and stuff like that when you teleport. They call them Void Rifts. I don't see a Void Rift, though. Oh, I guess that.
I cannot do that.
Yeah, so I would be doing damage to him at the same time. It's time to go. Make it 2 seconds and it's viable? Yeah. Alright, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, No Name. Thank you, Chase. Thank you for this sub, Evie. You're the best. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Sylphie. Lurkers. Good night. Take care. Have a good sleep and all that. Bye. No problem. Good night. You had to count. You had to take time to count them, didn't you?